Are you an Uber driver or Bolt driver? Uber. How long have you been doing Uber?
Uber like a year.
Have you been using this route? Is this one of your routes?
Yeah, every day.
Okay. Yeah, at night?
And the night.
Okay. How does it feel to be using this route, no lights and all that? How are you able to deal with visibility?
Like every day when you are passing, I am complaining because of here be too dark. Because if somebody pass, you don't see. Yeah. If you see somebody on the road, maybe anything happen, you can go stop because of any other be robbery or not. Yes, mostly they here be very, very dangerous. Yes,
have you heard any stories of people attacked on this route and all that?
But here, because of the barrier for the junction, I didn't hear any robbing on that street. But traffic lights, when they fix the street light, can be good. Yeah.
So you wish they fix the traffic lights soon?
Yeah, because that street light. Because I'm complaining about forest. See the forest commissioner office is here. But all places be dark. There's no light.
It's still a Citi News Stream. Let me take you to the Tema motorway where my colleague Accra has also been monitoring that stretch. If you recall, that is also a very busy route, actually one of the busiest highways here in the Greater Accra region. But it also doesn't have traffic lights, or has the situation improved? Accra.
Imagine what it feels like to be in total darkness. Well, this is what motorists, pedestrians and hawkers of the Tema motorway go through every single day when the sun is down.
Total darkness from the straight driveway beginning from the city's biggest shopping mall towards the Tema toll booth. This makes it unusual for our cameras to give adequate visibility. Resetting our lights.
Or some parts of the 19-kilometer stretch that is from the Accra Mall to the Tema motorway roundabout is in total darkness. Well, this poses a serious threat to its users.
The whole motorway roundabout to roundabout shows streetlights are cool. Baku. Raise our video said, "Oh yeah, they are on fixed streetlights straight." Said the young man full close to the and 1 year is happy pepe. No, the lights are bubble. No way, no. Oh, yes. Maybe without Mr. Sam, I'm going to Citi News to Mr. Sam's highway now. Straight, come on, Gani Esica, you know what? What to divide it about 2,000 to me. I had the collect. Yeah, Brian cut to it.
Baby, I'm Roberts, and Yama's one was the best of police footage on that. I assume to buy some of the chase. I was there, lighting was the baby born and see a slab and Moyena street light on Yama's when you look at that. Yenny do a traffic, my police food chaser. Yeah, she has young ones and yet I support Manusua. What was in Arab before Jason Sudan? I won't cheer my Fokane, who grandpa. And Yama 1 year plan and our second clock.
As I drive through the road, a few meters away from the mall, I see street lights not functioning. I find it difficult to maneuver my way in this time as it rains, discovering that some lights had been fixed to a point, leaving others unfixed. This have given cause for motorists to panic as their lives could further be endangered through road crashes on that stretch of the road.
What is the essence of charging people for toll fees and then a simple problem we cannot fix? This has been prevalent for so long. I think the authorities have to be up and doing. I hear they intend to increase road tolls. So what is the essence of increasing the road toll when you are unable to fix the basics?
So we just dived off the Accra Tema motorway stretch and we are at a Shaman, the area that leads you to the eastern region, that is Akosombo, and leads you to Volta region as well. And as you can see behind me, there's actually no street lights in this particular area, not even a single one. So we'll just find out from residents the impact of what this actually is. How many years now? What are they?
Oh, I got 8 years.
8 years.
Pachai.
Okay, 80. I say, who wanna say I have street lights in here? I assume no one say.
Oh, I had lights in here, and see, I comfort where you are. And say, I bought 8 pet. Now, I need depending on more coffee. It's that buying so on street lights, my. I need the best way dark and on sour audio. It's yes, that buying say on street lights to my.
Aside Philomena, this gentleman tells me how some body parts of residents are cut off as part of the criminal activity that goes on in the vicinity.
If you want to cross the road, like there is no street light. Maybe some of the drivers don't relax for us to cross the road. They'll just pass by. If not take maybe some car will have crash you or something like that. But the street light, they have to put street lights. That one there. More time accidents will happen for here. We're second to you see some of them like they are robbers. They feel they kidnap some people around here.
Kidnap?
Yeah, they feel they catch some people, they kill them, cut their head, their nose, their tongue, their a whole of things.
These junkie boys, when they meet you lately, they sometimes attack you, rob your phones, and sometimes whatever valuables you have on you, they take it.
It is heartbreaking having to secure your life from attacks and road crashes due to the unavailability of street lights. According to the National Road Safety Authority, there were close to 12,000 road crashes in Ghana, which involved over 20,000 vehicles from the period of January to October 2020. Moreover, the crashes have led to severe fatalities and injuries.
The absence of street lights in certain areas have led to crime and road accidents, and this stretch, which is home to some key state buildings, including Parliament House, until recently had no functioning street lights.
So this is a very important principal street. It's actually one of the well-used ceremonial roads here in the Greater Accra region. In your shot now is the conference center. And right across the conference center is Ghana's Parliament House. Now this stretch has street lights on one side of the street. Now if you look at the conference center, for example, there are lights in front of them, but they are not street lights. The street lights on that side are actually off, but on the left side there are visible street lights, but these lights are not lit enough. So even though there are street lights on this stretch that are lit, the roads are still dark, making it difficult for motorists using this stretch to see the roads well, to maneuver on this stretch of the road. This road takes you all the way to the Osu Cemetery and beyond, moving into areas like the Oxford Street, to Osu proper, to the police station, and then moving further to La Teshi and beyond. Ironically, the Parliament House proper is well lit. If you look at the street that leads to the chambers, you can see a lot of lights from on both sides of the road that leads to the Parliament House proper. So well lit area at the Parliament House, just off the Parliament House, coming into the main road, not visible, the lights not strong enough in the shots like you can see. It's still the Citi newsroom, and we're looking at street lighting across the Greater Accra region, where it appears most of the streets are not lit. In certain cases you see the poles there, but the lights are off. In certain cases a few lights are on, but majority are off.